with today's, no, son of a bitch. Well, I was gonna say long-term relationships have been avoided. Long-distance relationships have been avoided at all costs. Now, with today's technology, with FaceTime, with Skype, everything like that, could it be an option or should it still be avoided?
So Jonathan and I were in a long-distance relationship up until about 5 months before we actually got married. And in that time, we only saw each other every 3 months and only for about a week at a time. When we were in our long-distance relationship, we learned a lot about how to make a strong, lasting, and healthy relationship. And we learned a lot of foundational things that carried on into our marriage now. So one of the things that was huge for us to learn was being intentional with one another. So every week we would set a time that we would Skype with one another, and every day or every other day we would talk on the phone. And this was so important because you had to show up to make the relationship strong and to help build it. And another thing we learned was about communication. And just speaking what's on our mind, being authentic, sharing our feelings, and never leaving a conversation angry, but always following up and making sure that things are made right.
Being in one of these relationships, it's really like a spotlight just shining down on the foundation of your relationship, right? It's not gonna tear you guys apart, it's not gonna break the foundation, but it's gonna show you where you need to improve. It's gonna show you if there's any cracks, right? It's like an athlete going up to a higher altitude to train. When they first get there, it's going to be really hard, but in the end, when they come back down, they're going to perform at such a higher level. Things that they needed to work on are going to be worked through. So if you're really serious about this person, about this relationship, then it's definitely a viable option.
Jonathan and I looked pissed when I started.